From the moment this streamer was scared witless by a ghost,
Look at a poltergeist or some shit in here. Oh, that! Oh, no.
to the moment this streamer nearly ran off the stream after her door suddenly opened.
Oh my gosh, my nails are gonna... Oh my god!
These are 15 moments when streamers had paranormal encounters live, starting with the moment this streamer had to flee his room when all his electronics kept going on and off, and weird noises kept popping up till he was completely frightened. When things became more alarming, he knew he had to do something to save himself.
Jesus Christ. Everything's going all haywire. We got alarms going off. Ryan's out on patrol. Look at a poltergeist or some shit in here. Oh, that! Oh, no, this. No way did that just happen.
Up next is the moment when Ripped Robbie realized that his house was haunted. At first, he heard a knock.
There's like a mix of hatred, like pure hatred against me, that there's love, and then there's just the weird ass comments telling me to fuck.
Yeah, I swear to God, my house is haunted. You guys had to have heard that on stream.
Look at Max Steele's comment.
Hold on, dude. I just heard like knocking, and I'm the only one here, and it wasn't on my door. That sounded like it was in the closet behind me. What if that closet
Stop being a. You're not FaZe Carl. Your house is not haunted.
Dude, what if that closet behind me just started opening or something? No, I swear to God, Anna, like, no joke, like, I really did just hear something behind me.
Then, Ripped Robbie started to hear the sounds of random things falling in his house.
Oh, no, real shit. Real shit. I was in here recording, and that YouTube plaque fell randomly, dude. Like, and that thing's on there pretty good. And then, my mirror in my bathroom fell. Like, a bunch of shit is just randomly just falling over. My camera stand. 3 legs like this, and my fucking camera stand falls. Get out of here. Dude, stop. Did you hear that, Anon?
Yeah, it was like a thump, right?
Bruh.
I thought that was you.
I got fucking goosebumps.
At first, he thought it was a prank, but then he saw clear signs that his house was haunted and knew he had to leave the stream for a while.
Upload this, so. Alright, guys. Oh my God.
What?
I literally just started filming.
But when he came back, he would come to realize this wasn't a prank. His house was truly haunted.
And I hear something by the washing machine, and I think it's just you there, Anon? Bro, stop, because I just came in here because I heard a f***ing bang on the wall. That creepy ass movie, bro. Oh my God! Bruh. Everything just fell. My camera stand, my mic. What the?
And he knew he could no longer keep streaming in that house.
I don't want to be in this house. I don't want to be in his house, dude. Right after I said I hate the Babadook, man. The Babadook ain't real, is it? That's just a movie, right?
Moving on to a moment even more scary. It all started with a few beeps. Even after the streamer got up to check if someone else was with him, the sound still continued to unsettle him. And as if a ghost was chasing him, he ran off his livestream, to the shock of his viewers. No one knows what later became of that streamer, but the horror in that haunted building would continue. Next up, Speed and Ad and Ross livestreamed how they played with an Ouija board, a flat board with letters, numbers, and other symbols used to supposedly communicate with spirits by guiding a pointer over the board. The situation quickly escalated as Speed began to act strangely.
Speed, you can take your hand off.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Stop, guys.
Stop, dude.
Actually, what is it?
Stop!
Bro, Speed.
Can you
I tried telling you, bro. I tried telling you. Nah, bro. He's actually creeping me out. Stop, bro.
Bro, Speed.
Fuck off. Bro, actually help me. Guys, help me. Stop.
God damn. What the f?
What's your dude?
I saved you.
What are you doing? He's acting weird as feel good. You're trolling, bro.
I swear to, oh my damn, like I'm not trolling.
I was coming out there.
I just don't feel like I just feel weird as I feel weird.
But the situation became even more confusing and serious when Speed began walking around disoriented, leaving everyone unsure whether he was faking it or actually being affected by something supernatural.
Bro, he's actually tripping out. God, I swear to God, I don't know.
This is actually weird, chat. Like, we're not even kidding, bro.
He's actually acting weird. Like, I feel like cutting the stream and then, like, we can see how he actually acts.
Yeah, low key.
Nah, Speed, stop, bro.
Jay, I don't know if we don't know if he's trolling or not.
He definitely trolling, but he think it's a joke. Yo, some biting his ass.
Bro, look at this. How am I banned from my own stream, bro? What the fuck is... Yeah, dude. Bro, actually chill out, bro.
He definitely hit him with it, looking at it. Hit him with the salt gun.
Yeah, hit him with the salt.
Oh, shit.
Then Speed explained that he felt weird, just not like himself. Even Aiden, one of his closest friends, considered shutting down the stream to figure out whether Speed was faking it or if something was actually wrong, highlighting just how serious the situation was.
I don't feel like I don't feel like my regular self type. Like no possess, I just don't feel regular type.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like no bull. I think I'm playing like I'm like bro, like I'm for real serious, bro. I don't feel great. I'm being serious, Aiden. I'm not around, bro. No trolling, no none of that. I'm being for real, bro.
They say he did take his hand off the board.
Yeah, you did take your hand off the. But he said it was cool that you took your hand off. So.
Yeah, he was like, is that a...
Do you accept my apology? He said yeah.
I'm not dragging.
Did y'all really do y'all was doing it for real?
They're saying call Rug.
No, you're good, bro. You're overthinking this shit.
Oh, real?
Oh, God, you're overthinking it.
Perhaps even more bizarre is the moment when this streamer couple investigated an old house whose door would close and open on command. At first, they approached the house cautiously.
I'm just going to turn you around. Yeah, we are alone in this old
Warehouse
complex. We have set up a room video. We've been live on Facebook and we've had quite good responses from a door moving on its own in here.
So the only other living person is the security guard, who is about 3 buildings away. So there's absolutely nobody except us in the whole area.
When they commanded the door to open, watch what happened.
It was wide open.
Spirit, if you're still with us, I know I said I wasn't coming back. Could you...
So impressed with what you were able to do.
Can you open the door, please, if you're still with us? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Thank you so much. What?
They reversed their command by ordering the door to shut itself, and you wouldn't believe what happened again.
Close the door over, please. We're really impressed. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Well done.
Moving on to the time when Conman167 was spooked during his live stream by a ghost on camera.
Seriously, like, they run their entrances and they leave a commercial. Like, I'd be okay having a commercial break over an entrance, right? And then have somebody enter after that and not have a commercial break during the match. Like, you know what I mean? Like, did anybody else just see that? That was weird. That was weird. I could have swore I saw like this white line run and just like fall down back here. That was weird. Just like this big long white line just like and float down. That was weird.
Although Tom escaped, Sigus would not escape the terrible paranormal event that was about to befall him, both literally and figuratively.
General Versace won joke of the night. Give a round of applesauce to Jay Versace. And then I broke his. Oh!
Let's not forget the moment when XQC freaked out when he heard weird noises coming from the upper part of his house. He was alone at home, so he summoned the courage to go investigate. But when he came back downstairs, the sound continued, and he became even more perplexed.
After this initial 72-hour detainment period, section...
This is not a bad thing. Hold on, let me just wash my hands. Let me wash my hands. Okay, hold on.
XQCL.
Are you guys hearing that? What is that?
Another moment just as scary as the XQC situation was the moment this lady's door opened by itself, even though she was sure she wasn't expecting any visitor.
Hi, Grim. Welcome. But I need to get... Oh my gosh, my nails are gonna... Oh my god! I'm so sorry. That scared the shit out of me. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry.
Moving on to the moment these streamers went to investigate a haunted church, only to realize not long after that they had made a terrible mistake.
Convinced Mick, he's not happy about it, but I've convinced Mick to have one more look inside this so-called haunted church. Go on then, Schmick.
You ain't got closer.
Well then. Oh well, I'll go on first. Right, McGee, follow me. I think the first time we came in, I think we just let our imaginations run away with ourselves, which is easy when you're in the pitch black. I mean, I can see why people come here, Mick, and do the old spooky, ghostly tours and look for the paranormal readings and stuff like that.
Unexpectedly, something interrupted their investigation, and they were forced to leave the church immediately.
We've got a photograph of young Chris here. Oh, sorry guys, it's not young Chris. Apologies. It's Jesus Christ. Howard and Son.
Milky buttons there.
Yeah, milky buttons. What? What the what? Mix away. That's twice we've been in there, and twice I've heard a bad noise. I think Mick's dropped his guts. I think he's filled his pants. It's alright, Mick, I've got some baby wipes in my bag.
Although that banging sound may have been fireworks in the area, it may as well have been the beastly sounds of a ghost on the prowl.
There's been fireworks going off all over, and I've been trying to convince Mick that banging noise might have been fireworks, or it could have been a bird inside or something, but that's twice we've been in there now.
However, it gets even more absurd when Time2Play TV, who usually makes prank and cooking content, suddenly had to report on a paranormal encounter he witnessed.
So I'm staying in this super haunted room, and I wasn't even getting ready to film or anything yet. I was going to throw all my stuff in my charger, and I was going to go outside, I was going to have a cigar for the night, and then come back in and then try to set up some cameras and film, okay? I've been in this room for like 10 minutes. My fan has shut off and turned back on. See that? Now the fan and the light are both plugged in behind the bed, and they're connected. So that shuts them both off. You hear the fan shut off? That's the AC in the background, but so that one switch turns them both on and off. And the fan by itself is turned off, I want to say maybe 2 times, 2 or 3 times. The bathroom door over there, it's closed. Now, I don't mean a little bit, I mean it's fully closed. Now, the reason it's open now is because I thought maybe a breeze, maybe something. There's no windows open. I got nothing going on, and that thing right there is just closed all by itself.
And as he went on to explain that there must be a ghost or something weird happening in his hotel room, he mentioned how his door kept opening by itself, even though no one else was there. But then something even stranger happened.
A little bit. I'm telling you, just see that? There's no one in here with me. Completely alone. Hello? There is no one here, guys. I'm using the front face on the camera, so it's kind of hard to see. But you can see. Watch. Watch. It doesn't close by itself. Okay? One more time, you could close the door. And then I'll leave you alone. Then I'll leave, and I'll leave this room for a little while. I won't come back if you close that door one more time. Go. What the hell?
What is this list without the moment when FaZe Rug uncovered some of the spookiest, most bizarre supernatural stories in streamer Sherman's house?
Again, tonight we got another haunted investigation. So my cousin Sherman has been experiencing a ton of paranormal activity in his house, and he called none other than your boy to go investigate and try to get some answers for him. Just a few examples that have been happening is his TV has been turning on by itself. He's been hearing loud footsteps throughout the night, and his alarms have been randomly malfunctioning, causing the firefighters to go to his house, and they have no explanation as to why they're going off. It's time, it's time.
When FaZe Rug arrived at his house, Sherman gave an account of what had been troubling him.
Thing where we thought someone was literally living in the attic. We checked it multiple times, nothing. We kind of scratched that, but there's footsteps up in the attic. When me and Leslie are asleep in the room, we hear them, and we also hear footsteps upstairs most of the time. There's something in this house that does not want Leslie here.
All preparations began on how to trap the ghost that's been bothering Sherman and his girlfriend Leslie.
Listen, I do want to start with something simple. This is a dead bell. I've used it in 1 or 2 investigations, but it might look like a receptionist bell at a hotel, but this actually doesn't only go off by physical touch like that. It also acts as an EMF meter, so depending on the energy from the spirit, they can actually trigger this to go off.
But things would take a wild turn when the spirit started communicating with them.
I hope it wasn't the Ouija board spirit. If you want us to stop communicating with you, there's a bell on the table. You know how to press it. You can go up and touch it if you don't want us talking to you. I think Leslie has to.
As soon as you say
my
name.
Oh my God, it wants Leslie. Leslie, it wants you.
Oh my God.
So I basically told it like, no, Leslie is not leaving this house, and I flipped to a random page through a red book, and the part of the book that I basically pointed at said, fine, I have an unwanted guest in my house. There's nothing I can do about it.
Just detects EMF, so if anything goes near it, it goes off. Just like that. Yeah, it detects temperature change as well. There's the EMF.
By the way, AC is off.
I'm not gonna lie, it does feel cooler too. I don't know if I'm just tripping.
Yeah, it did. I thought I felt a breeze. Bro,
yeah,
it did feel colder. Okay. Wait, the AC's off for sure, right?
Yeah, go check.
Off right there.
Is that 68?
69.
What is that?
Temperature spike.
Yeah, it got so cold.
The terror continued to mount, especially when they discovered the spirit knew everything about Leslie.
What? What?
Oh!
What?
My initials again.
It said unholy. Oh. It's listen. It says unholy. Then it says leg. Leslie's initials is Leslie E. Guerrero.
Oh my God.
No, it wants Leslie.
It literally said unholy. L-E-G. Leslie's exact initials.
Wait, I'm gonna turn on the bell because I didn't even turn it on.
As they continued to invoke the spirit, one of the cameras turned off.
I do want to just invite all the spirits into this room. Any spirit that's in this house, if you're downstairs, if you're across the hall, you can come into the room unless you're already here.
What the hell was that? Oh, I guess the GoPro. Yo, it turned it off. This is full battery. It turned it off. It's 68%. It just randomly turned off. What if it turned it off because it doesn't like being filmed?
That would make sense.
Wait, why would this randomly turn off?
But when the spirit finally spoke to them, they all freaked out.
What's your name? Inside? In the attic. I heard. What is that? It's a TV. It turned off. Or turned on. It turned on. I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what this is.
Oh my god!
I don't even know how to explain this. This is,
dude, are you good?
This is genuinely unexplainable. We were sitting in the hallway, camera off. We're like, where do we do this Estes method? And then I was like, let's record us trying to decide where we do this Estes method. Right when he hits record, the TV just turned on and we all just bolted.
We just fell. We
all fell like a domino effect.
Up next is the moment this streamer Tom went exploring abandoned houses. What Tom discovered would shock him beyond expectations. At first, all seemed to go well.
Guys, this is amazing. I just love exploring. Holy moly, guys. That looks like a giant bath. Like, guys, I have not ever been in this building before. I've been outside, I've been like in this area, but I've not ever been in this building.
Not long after, Tom started to get uncomfortable in this strange, abandoned building.
Over that side looks creepy as. So, I'm gonna explore this side first.
But besides being uncomfortable, he got even more creeped out when he realized something about this house was confusing and mysterious.
Shit, guys, hold on. I think the alarm's went off, I'm not too sure. I have no idea what's going on right now. Guys, I have no idea what's going on right now, but the alarm just went off. I'm staying here. I'm going.
He became more fearful when the alarms went off.
Sure what's going on right now, guys, but 2 alarms have went off. I only walked here and 2 alarms went off. Guys, what the f? Guys, holy f. Guys, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, guys. What the f? Guys, please tell me you guys heard that.
Up next is the moment these streamers went to investigate a cabin that was situated on a cliff.
So this is it right here. Should be right up the path.
I can handle that one-handed.
Yeah, this thing, it's like steep on both sides. It's like entering the f***ing catacombs. Do you need me to grab your camera?
Here, yeah, I actually don't.
Hang on. Oh. What is that? Dude, this place is huge. Look at the rocks and shit that it's on. Look at this.
What is that? Is it built on top of a boulder or into a boulder?
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. It's like built on rocks. Look at that shit. Oh, great. My fucking favorite.
They came across a scratch that could not possibly have been made by a human being.
See this?
Dude, look at all the scratches. Spirit. The second I walked through the door.
And you said, look at all the scratches. This is a spirit. Bro, this is exactly what I heard.
That already makes my hair stand up.
Now look at this. All the scratch marks from how many times you think that happens a day, a night, a week.
That's what's frustrating about all this shit.
Faint sounds came from the seemingly vacant house.
Decades. Look at this.
Yeah.
That's spatter. That's. Oh, bro. No way.
Bro. It's on the walls, dude. Okay. Look.
You know what I'm thinking now?
Hold on. I just heard something.
But nothing would prepare these men for what is probably the creepiest moment of their lives.
You're right, it's easy to get lost in here, bro. Oh my god, dude.
Following up, things went downhill fast when this streamer and his friends were completely freaked out by the unexplainable events they witnessed live on stream while searching for ghosts in a haunted house at midnight.
Quite a few. A lot of them. This place is massive.
Yeah, but how many frames actually have doors?
You see it. Yeah. Straight up. I'll set it to it, and then when y'all can look at it. Oh!
Did you just hear that?
Turn.
I don't want to.
You have the camera, you have to. That was the music box. We were not in that room, chat.
Dude, this is weird.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna have fun while I'm under.
Yeah, go.
Y'all have fun out here. Bro, I'm telling you right now. Can you stop that, please? What the f is happening? I'm like, I'm shaking right now.
I'm with you. This is crazy.
Okay.
You sure you want to go under still?
But strangely, the music box going off wasn't the only sign of something supernatural happening, because it only got worse from there.
I closed it as generally as possible because of the door.
We heard a kaboom.
It was a slam. You
Like
slammed
a
the
lot.
door.
I did not slam the door.
You slammed that door, dude. That was this door slam that you did.
So I'm gonna go charge this, and then we're gonna check the red room. I'm just gonna plug this in.
Dear God.
Unlike anything you've seen so far, this streamer went into the woods to literally hunt for ghosts. But as daring as this decision was, he would soon come to regret it. As he kept scanning for ghosts, something unexpected happened to him.
বন্য প্রাণীতেও খেয়ে ফেলাইতে পারে যেহেতু পাহাড়ি অঞ্চল তো বন্য প্রাণী খাওয়া আল্লাহ
After this, you'd think he left the woods immediately, but he remained there until something else happened again. Some moments later, he heard strange, inhuman sounds coming from deep within the forest.
আমরা এদিক থেকে দাঁড়াও উজে 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 দেখো
আল্লাহু আকবার
এদিক থেকে আমরা পুরো শরীর হাড়হিম করা একটা অবস্থা হয়ে গেছে হ্যাঁ কিছু বল কাউসার আমরা এদিকে চলো যেতে হবে এই পথ থেকে যদিও এদিকে বেশি সময় দাঁড়াবো না কারণ
But after trying to see exactly what it was, he gave up and turned back home.
Ya Allah Allahu Akbar
করে দাও হাঁটো বুঝে
Ya Allah Allahu Akbar
ফেসটা কেমন ছিল দেখো, বিকৃত দেখছো, বলতেছে ওদিকে না 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 থাকে।
আউযু বিল্লাহি মিনাশ শাইতানির রাজিম, বিসমিল্লাহির রহমানির রহিম।
আউযু বিকালিমাতিল্লাহি তাম্মাতি মিন শাররি মা খালাক।
কুল হুয়াল্লাহু আহাদ, আল্লাহুস সামাদ, লাম ইয়ালিদ ওয়া লাম ইউলাদ ওয়া লাম ইয়াকুল লাহু কুফুয়ান আহাদ।
Still, he felt there was something suspicious going on, and he kept looking around for fear that what had happened to him earlier that night would repeat itself again.
একদম উপরে কত বড় আল্লাহ,
আল্লাহু আকবার, লা ইলাহা ইল্লা আনতা সুবহানাকা ইন্নী কুনতু মিনাজ জালিমিন। হাঁটো।
Finally, let's bring this to a close with the moment a streamer had the most terrifying encounter of his life in an abandoned house.
في حد.
Sounds like breaking glass coming from different parts of the house.
في أحد هنا؟ تعرف إيش اللي صاير؟ والله اشتهى. في أحد هنا؟
And when he realized he wasn't alone, he knew he had to run for his life.
لا. في أحد؟